Do you want to book $5,000 wedding days? Oh, I'm back here now. Let's put this $5,000 number in a little bit of context. And a $5,000 wedding in a major city in America would maybe be considered middle tier or potentially bordering into luxury. But $5,000 US in Poland for wedding photography would be considered ultimate luxury. I assume I should check that before making such a random claim. I'll message Magic. Okay, great. Claim confirmed. So what is considered luxury or even possible depends on your location. If you live in a major US city, a $10,000 day of wedding photography can be common. If you're in the middle of nowhere in Montana, 2 hours from the closest larger city, a $10,000 day is going to be a little bit more rare, unless you're close to the Yellowstone Club, I guess. By the $5,000 number on this video title, I'm trying to say watch this video if you want to book at the upper end of your market and start into the proper luxury space. So there are 3 things you have to do and 1 bonus thing, and we'll get to them all in this video. Also, some of this is from Book More Weddings.
Oh, and there's a crazy launch deal until January 12th, 2024. So if you want to get Book More Weddings, it's the craziest deal I've ever done. The price is so low that all other educators are mad at me now. So get it well before they get really more mad at me.
So number 1, this one is the most important. It's also the hardest. This one is also the longest. They get shorter from here. Within this, I'm also assuming that you are a solo photographer running a solo photographer studio. So number 1 is you have to be a luxury person. Lindsay says it too.
In order to attract a certain level of client, you have to be a certain brand of person, at least in the public eye.
I put an asterisk on it because it just has to appear that way on the internet. However, if it's not authentic, it is going to come off disingenuous and will actually scare away potential luxury folk. Now, this isn't about renting a Ferrari for the day and flexing about it. In fact, the luxury market is a bit weird. If you're blatantly flexing things, it's going to be a huge turnoff for real luxury clients most of the time. What you are more likely to attract is the market of people faking it, either a little bit or a lot. I call this group maybe the almost luxury group. And with this group, there is some sort of urge to prove to the world that they have money. This is not all bad news though. If you position yourself as a luxury brand that their friends will be impressed by, they will find the money for you. Online, a lot of educators talk about luxury clients and that they just want to spend more and they don't ask questions or ask for discounts. And this almost luxury group is usually not like that at all. Sales are not super easy and payments usually take a while to come through. I'm overgeneralizing a bit here, but I'm doing my best to talk to the commonalities that I've seen over the years. Oh, I'm over here now. The proper luxury market is a little bit different, and we're going to talk a little bit more about how to get there. The great benefit of this is even if you have no desire to shoot those luxury weddings, doing these things will help you book more work in whatever your desired tier is. So let's talk about luxury couples. There are 2 levels to this. One is the couples that you're going to communicate with directly. This is where I have experience. The second is proper Hollywood couples, of which I have no experience, and you might want to go ask Jose Villa about the Biebers. The path to Hollywood weddings, though, is through this normal luxury space that I do have experience with. The element that I personally lack is location. Well, it's true that Hollywood couples could fly you anywhere that they want you to be. If you're not getting a glowing recommendation from other famous friends and the LA Country Club, you're probably not going to get booked. So back to the normal luxury couples that I have experience with. Generally speaking, they just want someone that's kind of on the same page as them. I talk about this in a chapter of my book, Wedding Photography After 1,000 Weddings, that you can get on Audible right now. But they want to know that you are comfortable in the world that they live in, that you will fit in as a friend, create great work, and not be an embarrassment that shows up in sweatpants. A lot of this comes down to social status. Couples want to hire someone that does not remove status from them by hiring you. The flip side of this, if you've built a great personal brand, a lot of couples will hire you for an increased boost to their social status by saying that you're their photographer. So how do you display, also this is the longest one, they get shorter from here. So how do you display this social status online? Well, it comes down to everything that you share online. Here is an example of what not to share. Similar to wedding photography, it's easiest just to immerse yourself in this kind of luxury culture. Then over time, you'll slowly start to become it. So follow some fancy accounts on Instagram if you're not already. Start seeing what their online presence looks like and start modeling yours after a little bit. Again, taking the bits and pieces that make sense for your business. And over time, become a luxury personal brand. Number 2, this one's the shortest. Your work. Our portfolio as wedding photographers is really at the mercy of what couples hire us for. Sure, there are ways to make even the least elegant spaces look nice, but it's easier just to be photographing on-trend, beautiful things in a great location. If those aren't coming to you organically, get out and start creating them. Collaborate with dress shops and venues to set up shoots, style your friends, and come up with ideas for shoots that fit your portfolio. And for how long to do this? I don't know. I'm 1,000 weddings into my career and I haven't stopped doing this yet. I try and set up shoots every time I travel, and we'll do 2 or 3 styled shoots at home every year as well. So just like Andy Samberg, never stop, never stopping. Number 3, your marketing. The majority of my luxury weddings come in through venue referrals. I don't know if this tracks around the world, but it is what I am personally experiencing. So spending time on building those venue relationships is key, especially venues in the luxury space. This means when you're setting up shoots, design around marketing for the venue, make them money, and in turn, they will make you money. I have a full video about getting Fast Track to become a preferred vendor over in the September video set that's going up on the members website right now. Number 4, the bonus. So by now you probably know that I'm a part owner in a company called Focal. You can build your photography website there, get a great back-end booking system with contracts, take payments, get exceedingly wealthy, and host your wedding galleries. But with my switch from Squarespace to Focal came one really important lesson that I was absolutely pushed into. This may or may not work for you, but it has worked extremely well for me. And it is making my pricing entirely public. Scary, I know. Public pricing for at least myself really does help me attract higher end clients, or at least much more chill couples. They know the price, they're not asking about discounts, and it's usually 2 or 3 emails back and forth before everything is entirely booked and paid. I was very hesitant to make my pricing public, and up until I made my pricing public, I had only ever had a starting rate listed on my website, and it was Inquire for my PDF, and I was sending my pricing from there. Again, from my experience, it seems like couples that want an open and transparent photographer just tend to spend a little bit more money, and overall, they're a lot lower maintenance. Maybe this works where you're at, maybe it doesn't, but either way, consider signing up over at Focal.
Oh no, where'd the visuals go? We're here in darkness. It's a podcast now. Check out the link in the description if you want to get Book More Weddings, which is now updated for 2024. You get a ton of bonuses. It's 100% money back guarantee as always. And there is just so much in there that I can't even begin to describe it. So check out the video that's on the screen right now if you want to learn a little bit more. And see you over at Book More Weddings real soon.